Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time for another judging of Isaac. Today on the stand is going to be the accused Cursed Eye. It's time to start bringing out the big guns here for judging of Isaac. Cursed Eye, you stand accused of being an overall general danger to any player that takes you, including a big annoyance because, of course, you do tend to teleport at inopportune moments is the best way we could describe that. How do you plead? Oh, we're about to find out in a moment. But yes, indeed, we're going to be covering a Cursed Eye today, as it's been coming up in recent runs, and a lot of people have been interested to see how this is going to transpire. And I want to say thank you all very much for all the support on the Blueprint series. A lot of people have been coming over and, just showing just the general love of the series, and it's kind of spilling over into the Isaac stuff as well. So again, I just wanted to say that. So here's your meme of the day, brought to you by the Russian title. Apparently they misspelled their name on Reddit. So the Russian title thread was, "I was just trying to sleep." And then in the thread they said, "Trying to fall asleep after a night shift, and this has jerked me back awake." Also, if you see this, my username is supposed to be the Russian, but when I was 12 I spelled it wrong, and here we are. Love you. Mosh pit sleepers listening to the run while falling asleep. Invicta being double chubbed up on a Sunday. Look, I cannot help how my brain works sometimes. All right, I'm just accurately describing what's going on in the Binding of Isaac. Here we go. Cursed Eye for judging of Isaac. This has been a much requested one. We're going to give ourselves Cursed Eye, and we are going to stick with the D-Sizzle, and here we go. So we are playing, of course, on the Twitch and YouTube save file. People are asking how come I'm not playing on the YouTube save file. That is mainly because I don't like spawning stuff in for myself, especially on the streak file and everything like that. Occasionally we'll have to despawn stuff on that save file just because in case if it's like a soft block or something like that. But unless absolutely necessary, I try not to use the console command over there. The Cursed Eye is an item that I'm not a huge fan of. It does have some appeal. There are ways to get around the teleportation aspect of it. Of course, you can just tap fire like this, and assuming that your tears rate is high enough, you will be able to just simply just fire them all out. But the thing is that the thing is that doesn't stop you from teleporting, as you just saw right there, although we did get taken to the regular secret room. Also starting with Midas Touch here out of the item room. Whoa, careful there, buddy. You're getting a little too hectic here. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind getting card reading, to be honest, but this is all about Cursed Eye here. And Cursed Eye is not an item that I like, even because this came up on, the day before yesterday's Eden run. Even when we get Black Candle, everyone, I wish I could honestly get $1 for everyone who comments like, "Did you know that your Black Candle will stop the teleportation effect?" Yes, I do know. I don't care. The reason why I don't like Cursed Eye on a singular shot is just because it is just a nuisance to play with. Again, talking about shot speed, I would just want my shots to go from point A to point B without any sort of interrupt, and that holds true regardless if we have Black Candle or not, regardless if Cursed Eye is going to teleport us or not. I just don't like it. When I hold the fire button, I expect tears to come out, and I want to be able to make sure that I'm knocking things back, like bombs, things that are getting too close to us, etc., etc. So, yes, Cursed Eye is a general nuisance. There are some very good opportunities, though, that you can thrive with Cursed Eye, mainly having those multi-shots, like Quad Shot, like Inner Eye. Even 2020 is okay, but again, the real danger of Cursed Eye is the simple fact. You know what? I'm gonna give myself a bunch of money right here. That's right. I mean, we might as well, right? Okay, well, let's not give ourselves that much. I didn't see how many flies were there. Yeah, we just got a whole lot of money here. That was a good idea, minus almost dying. But the general danger of Cursed Eye lies in its ability to teleport you directly out of a boss room. And then, you fight tooth and nail. You're trying to get the boss. You've got all this progression down on the boss up until the certain point of teleporting, and then after that, of course, the boss resets and you don't get the health back. So it is an actual danger. Another thing that you have to be careful of and aware of, as you almost saw on this floor already on this episode, is the fact that you can teleport into random rooms, obviously, and getting put into the curse room is the nightmare situation of any Cursed Eye owner. So it's just not a safe item to play with, and I think that a lot of people understand the sort of safe Invicta style is it does not go well with Cursed Eye. We have to go all the way back here to get this soul heart just so we don't die. I'm not going to use the Wheel of Fortune. Although there might be a red heart inside of the sack room. There's not. There could have been, but there's not. I did pick up card reading as well, so you know, Cursed Eye. I'm not gonna lie. You have a very good opportunity to thrive here. I'm hoping that we get a multi-shot like Quad Shot that's been showing up a little bit lately, and I'm down for that. And yeah, we're just gonna try to make it work. How good is Cursed Eye really? Can Cursed Eye be good? Is it just too much of a danger or a risk to be playing with, or is it just even just a general annoyance? That's what we're gonna find out. For me, this is one of the items that I'm genuinely still always on the fence about. Again, it's very situational, and I'm not going to pass judgment. You know, we got a whole run ahead of us, but the initial feeling with Cursed Eye is that it can be good in the right circumstances. Now, what I'm really hoping for is we end up getting something like Marked and really show off what Cursed Eye can do, and we might have a grand reversal here. But for the most part, I tend to stay away from Cursed Eye for the aforementioned reasons, and a lot of people also feel the same. See me pulse firing here. But this is not the danger. The danger is when Famine starts charging here. I'm not going to go for an orbital, so I'm glad we have the D6 as Isaac. Here's the base stats here, and hopefully we just get an HP upgrade. We didn't. We got a range and damage upgrade, and I'll take that. Now, there was actually no question of the episode last week, and I don't know if it was because people just passed out trying to watch that stupid video, or if it was just most of the comments. By the way, the don't watch this video, that one set a comments record for 2025. So thank you all very much for blowing that video up. And I truly meant it when I said don't watch the video. It wasn't clickbait, but people, you know how people be, and yeah, the mosh pit did not listen. I think that it's over 40K or something like that. Oh my god. Okay. Look, game. I understand that you find grand delight in making me look stupid every single judging of Isaac, but a second floor first devil deal guppy transformation on a judging of Isaac? Come on now. So if we ever needed just a golden opportunity here to make Cursed Eye just the best it possibly can, here you go, I guess. That is this is the PhD incident all over again. Those of you who are new to the Judging of Isaac series, then go back and watch the pills episode where the game just straight up just tried to give us PhD, and then it just gave us nothing but positive pills anyway. That was something, I tell you what. So we get Guppy, and you know, it's good. Guppy's gonna just give us flying and the mulligan tears and all kinds of stuff. I'm hoping that we end up getting more tear effects. You know, we've only teleported once so far with Cursed Eye, and I would. To me, I think that it's fair to say that Guppies can pretty much make any run look pretty good. We get Mega Bean, which I am going to use to get into the secret room, maybe. And I saw those pots, I was like, nah. I'm not going to reroll Mega Bean yet because I want to go see if our Devil Deal is still open. It is not. All right, so we can reroll Mega Bean. Cannot believe that we got a floor 2 Guppy. From 0 to 3. Like, you know what? It's like, of course we did. Of course. The game knows that we're recording Judging of Isaac. And the crazy thing is that I don't even record these on Wednesdays. The Cursed Eye, you have all the tools here to thrive. Get C Dizzle. Watch this be just like an insanely powerful run. Now, if we end up getting a chance to get Black Candle, I'm not going to take it. I think that would go pretty against Cursed Eye in general. We could take C Dizzle because despite us having Guppy, I do actually still want to want to judge the item fairly. It's going to be a little bit difficult, obviously, because we're working with a stacked deck right now in favor of Cursed Eye. My Reflection, it is a very good amount of damage, but with Cursed Eye, it's a little bit iffy. I do like My Reflection, though. That is an item that's had a grand reversal in terms of my decision making on whether or not I like the item. It used to be an instant pass, but because of the amount of damage that you get out of it and the amount of range and shot speed, it actually is quite nice. Unlike this shop, which shouldn't exist ever because, you know, Isaac. Yeah, okay. So let's go re-roll the boss room item first, and then we can go back and get another full charge, assuming that we get something here that we do like. We do. We get Speedball. It's our second syringe item. Are we really going to get 2 transformations in 3 floors? Because that's just nutty. That never happens. Why can't we get this on the Eden run? That's what I want to know. Kind of sounded like Bear there for a second. By the way, that green portal that you saw at the beginning here via card reading is to the shop. That was something that was added in a recent patch. Hopefully we see the newest patch soon, because I cannot wait to see people's reaction to it. I've definitely got my thoughts. I've got my thoughts on the new patch, and I can't wait to talk about it. I don't mean to play I've Got a Secret or anything like that, but it's gonna be an interesting one. So let's go back over here and re-roll the item room. But focusing on Cursed Eye, you can mitigate the effects by the tap firing is the best and easiest way to do so. You don't have to worry about teleporting for the most part, because you can just pull off the shot and just not even care about what's going on, as long as you're not firing when you get hit. The activation happens whenever Isaac gets hit while he's charging up Cursed Eye. So unless if you just have really, really poor timing, you should be okay in pretty much any situation. Oh.
Range up.
Thank you, Matthias. That's a whole lot of range. If I want to take a trip to the shop here, I will take battery pack, because that's a whole lot of charges. And look at that, we have our item room right here. Wow, what a seed! Did I read the seed today? I don't think I did. Victor 9, Alpha Whiskey, Mike 4. An insane seed. We get glitter bombs, which, yeah, I don't really want milk either. And we got plenty of money. We're just rich like that. We're just gonna get Pyromaniac. So we're now immune to bombs, and we can heal. Again, this is totally separate from the whole point of the Judging of Isaac episode, which is Cursed Eye. But man, this is one hell of a run so far. Got the shot speed, we got a tears rate upgrade, we got all sorts of things. And despite what Cursed Eye looks like, you do actually still have like a tears rate. It does influence the amount of time it takes to charge and everything. Decided to use a full card here because I know that we're going in the wrong way. I didn't know if what was over here. I just ventured to guess. I mean, we have plenty of bombs, so it was no big deal to use a bomb there. A Pyromaniac will give us explosion immunity, and on top of that, if we do get hit by any explosive attack, regardless of the source, we will be healed for a half heart, which is really, really nice. Some really good immortal builds come out of having Pyromaniac, brother. Pyromaniac, brother. We need to be cautious with our key usage here. We do have Guppy's paw, or Guppy's tail, so you know that keys are going to be a hot ticket item. Let's shore up. Let's cool down on the key usage here. I will. I don't know if we need to take petrified poop to be.
Ancient recall.
I don't know if we need to take petrified poop, to be honest with you. We're probably not going to see that much left on this run, and counterfeit penny is always going to give us help. But that being said, though, we've been stuck at 99 cents for quite a while, which is not a bad thing. I will take Dark Prince's crown, and oh my god, dude, we're just getting every single guppy item known to man. I will take this. I will take that, and I won't be taking that. But we are able to get down to Dark Prince's crown level, and that is huge. Cursed Eye really showing you the power of being able to combine those shots. Now, this is actually going to be a pretty legitimate test for us here because of the way of Mask of Infamy works with having the front-facing shield. We're going to have to tap fire this and really going to have to pick and choose our shots. And that's really I guess the golden rule about Cursed Eye is you got to pick and choose. You just choose when to strike, but don't do it while charging up. Or at least don't do it if you think that you're going to take damage, or at least there's a chance for you to take damage. Speaking of damage, we get a damage upgrade here from having Consolation Prize. Now, is there a world that exists where you could deliberately teleport with Cursed Eye? Yeah, I think that there's definitely a build that you could. Teleport meta being alive and well. If we end up getting enough HP on this run, I might even start doing that, because it does sound kind of fun. But right now, we do not have the HP for that to facilitate such requests. Get dry, baby. Dry, baby. And with all the mobs here, all the egglets and everything that spew forth, they can be a bit dangerous. And talking about Cursed Eye, again, the danger there is not necessarily the teleportation factor. It's the resetting of the boss HP that can be really, really problematic. A long time ago, way back in Rebirth, I want to say, maybe it was Afterbirth Plus, I was fighting Delirium with Cursed Eye, and it was hell. Because what kept happening was I kept taking damage on him, of course, and that would just reset Delirium over and over and over again. It was like someone basically like switching on the reset button over and over again while you're trying to fight, one of the most annoying bosses in the entire game. By the way, game, where's our anything on this floor? No? I guess everything is just stuck in one singular room. Is that what you're saying to me? Because I'm looking at this map right now, and this Easter Island looking mask of a map here is not producing us with any room. We found the boss room, and that is it. Right, baby. That's really the crux of the issue when it comes to Cursed Eye, is simply just teleporting out and giving the boss a second lease on life. The boss gets full HP, and you don't get that at all. Okay, we finally find our item room. D-Bizzle. Hey, we have a golden. We've got a golden key here, so this is no big deal. Yeah, there's too many things. Overstimulation central here. I could use the hermit card, but I'm choosing not to because I'm waiting for us to get to the next floor so we can just go straight to the mom fight and get boss rush. But so far so good. We've only teleported twice unintentionally thanks to Cursed Eye, and it wasn't in any sort of danger factor. But it's just something to be aware of that Cursed Eye can and will screw you really, really, really badly at the most inopportune moments. Get options as well. Sure. Deep Pockets plus Midas Touch is pretty good. Cricket Smelter. We can smelt the counterfeit penny. That's a 7-cent. It's a 7-cent item. Reason why I'm buying these, by the way, is because they're cheap, and also we get a free reroll here with the D-Sizzle. Don't really need options. We're only gonna have one more item room, and so we get 3. We have 3 item pedestals and 2 rerolls here, so this is good. That was not good. And that was also equally not good. But we did get the member shop here and Soul of the Keeper.
Soul of the Keeper.
This could be pretty pog here with us having the counterfeit penny, and we did gain a lot of HP, or not HP, but a lot of money there thanks to counterfeit penny. I'm gonna try to book it to get the boss rush here, but so far so good. You know, Cursed Eye is it. I think that's Cursed Eye. It definitely falls under the skill position in terms of items. It's maybe not as skill centric as just being good with, like, say, something like Isaac's Heart. But if you can really thrive with Cursed Eye, you're in for a good time. Of course, tomorrow is my birthday, and I'm looking forward to it. You know, I always look forward every year to my birthday, spending time with the mosh pit. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Ascalias is Vasket bad, and I just get taken. We're getting taken for a ride everywhere here. But definitely come by and check out the stream tomorrow, everybody. I don't know what time I'm going to start. I'm basically going to try to get as much rest as I possibly can tonight, and then, yeah, then it's off to the races. I would love to see you come by. We definitely got to book it here if we're going to make boss rush. We gotta get a move on. Could go back and pick up Mama Mega and just be done with it. Soul of Eden. And I think I am gonna have to get to Mama Mega here, unless we deliberately teleport ourselves, which I may do, just for fun. I mean, we do have the HP now, thanks to D-Bizzle. Or Midas Touch just stops that from happening. I guess because technically we're not taking damage, so now Cursed Eye is not gonna activate now. It's not a guaranteed chance on Cursed Eye, it's just a chance to teleport. This game does delight at making me look stupid. You wanted Cursed Eye to be bad? Well, here you go. Here's a Guppy item. You didn't want a transformation? Well, how about you don't show how the teleport works? The Pact. We're getting like the best devil deals that we've seen in quite a while too. Montezuma's Revenge. Shoot to whoop. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could take Gnawed Leaf, but meh. Straight to Blast Assist here. So another little bit of a danger that we got to be aware of is teleporting out of the boss room like we've been talking about. But because we're teleporting here via card reading, we may get taken to the opposite of the world. And that would be a really big bummer to have to then clear. We teleport from the boss and then have to clear all the way back. All the way back would be not fantastic. We are absolutely smoking these right now. If I could guarantee that we could come back in here, I definitely would re-roll. So let's go. Let's see if we can maybe get a re-roll. I took Bob's Curse just in case we didn't get back in there. Oh, we need one more charge. Yeah, well, we have 2 charges now. But I doubt that the Devil Deal is even open for this one, let alone for a second one. But we can go find out. It's like I thought. The secret room. And it's relatively close to the boss, and we get Chaos here, which I'm just gonna go ahead and take Chaos at this point. We've already got Guppy, so why not? You know, maybe that gives a better chance to get Inner Eye or a Quad Shot or even Marked. Marked is something that we're gonna be really looking for. The Marked Cursed Eye combo was the original goated combo way back in the day. Back when we thought that there was no possible way for Cursed Eye to actually be good. Then Mark says, hold on, here's my beer. Something. I don't know how the saying goes. Shot speed is kicking. Yeah, I think we need a true test for Cursed Eye. Let's pretend that we're on an achievement run here. We get to Old Hushy, and we're like, yeah, well, we've got a great run, but man, we got to make sure that we don't get smoked by Hush. Hey, Ghost Bombs here. Oh God, Fruitcake. And there's Spun. I am gonna take Spun. We did lose a lot of movement speed, but we gained everything else. Range upgrade there, and lost Soul Buddy as well. Okay. For some reason I thought there was something still left in the item room. I will take Lost Soul Buddy, but not until we're done with Old Hushy. I don't know what this does. Have we ever seen double Cursed Eye? I don't think so. It doesn't do anything. Okay. All right. Good. Making sure. Although it would be kind of pog if it did give us the 2020 double shot. All right, so let's see on a very strong Guppy run. Let's see how much of a danger Cursed Eye can truly be. Yep. All right, here we go. So you got to be careful. Again, those teleports, it only takes one. I'm going to be honest, I didn't even see the shot that hit us. The easy part's easy. Now the hard part begins. Fighting Hush with Cursed Eye is with no HP or with no extra lives, no Polaroid invincibility is a scary thought. All right, maybe. Look at that shot speed though, man. 1.65. This is a beam. Gotta hold off on the charging for now. It's not worth it to get teleported with Cursed Eye. is never worth it. Just lay off the shots until you're ready. It's safer to do so. Pretty much no reason to be shooting right now during the continuum phase. Again, it's just not worth it. So this shows you the clear and present danger that Cursed Eye sort of poses on you. And you gotta fight with a little bit of a handicap. And all of a sudden, our strong run becomes a little fragile here. The air has changed. You see the dangers and the risk of Cursed Eye. There you go. So yeah, that was a lot worse than you may realize. And you know, we're joking around, we're having a good time, we're laughing, we're doing all kinds of stuff here, but then you realize the reality, the weight of the situation that we face fighting a boss like Hush, where you literally cannot afford to take damage and teleport out. It's that level of danger. And that, I'm really glad that we came to fight Hush like that, and we did teleport out once, because that does show you the risk of Cursed Eye. Also, buddy, keeping it real. Check him out now. But yeah, that I'm glad that it went down like that, because again, it is just a very accurate showing of the annoyance and danger factor of taking Cursed Eye. All for the simple act of what, charging an item or charging a shot. Doesn't seem worth it, does it? But there are situations where Cursed Eye can be good. We've seen it happen before. It's just few and far between. Again, Isaac this is another example. It's really any boss. It's any boss turns into a hazard. I saw, buddy. Oh no. So at the end of the day, Cursed Eye, a judging of Isaac, we have a very good run. We have Guppy, we've got the D6. I mean, we've got all the pieces of the puzzle can work with us, and even then, we still have to play extremely careful when it comes to bosses. This is an amazing combo, by the way. Cursed Eye and Tech 1 and Backstabber, yeah. But don't get it twisted. You can still teleport out. We get the double item room. So at the end of the day, Cursed Eye, my final judgment here, it is an item that you can thrive with, but is one that you have to be acutely aware of the dangers and risk of taking. It can kill you, and not directly, of course. It can't kill you directly in the way of like it causes you to take damage or anything like that. But what it can do is it can continually teleport you out of boss fights and out of encounters, thereby losing your HP, but gaining the boss fight back, getting them all the way up to the full health, and it's dangerous. It quite frankly is dangerous. You saw that here in this episode with Hush. So will I be taking Cursed Eye? I will be taking Cursed Eye pretty much only whenever I have multi-shots and when we have a very powerful run. Can it be used to set the standard or the bar for the foundation of a really, really strong run like this one? Absolutely. You saw it happen here with Guppy imagine if we ended up having something like Tech 1 in the beginning. We had Backstabber. So overall, I think Cursed Eye is still it's good enough to take if you want to. It's not an automatic skip for me. It's just is it right in the situation moment for Cursed Eye? Is it dangerous enough to take? But on the lower end of stats, on the lower end of not having a very good run, will I take Cursed Eye? Absolutely, positively not. So Cursed Eye is only as good as the run that you're bringing it into, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So let me know your thoughts on the final judgment. Pass your judgment down below in the comment section, everyone. And thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. I hope to see you for the birthday stream tomorrow. I don't know what time that'll be. I probably will make a community post somewhere here on YouTube. So keep an eye out for that. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like, thanks to patrons of mine like Avery, Wyatt Sipes, and Nicholas. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.